Hi Aaron, Nick here. Just going to have a good look at this receiver now that I've got it all bead blasted. We obviously uncovered a little bit more than we thought it was going to have, but we'll go over it here and just see what we can do. Let's look at the back here. We've got a little bit of that we didn't know. See if I can get this camera to focus a little bit closer. There we go. There we go. Now you can see, I'll go nice and slow, you should be able to see. Yeah, you see that fine pitting in there? See all that pitting in there? On the back there. See it along that edge, all up in the serial number. You can see it pretty good right there, how bad. Look along the side there, look at that. We can get it all out, but I was kind of surprised at how bad it is. It didn't look that bad before we bead blasted it, but that's what I'm saying. It's always a surprise. I just want to go over it here. See a little bit along this, on that side there. I'm trying to get it to photograph better. There we go. There we go. There. Now I create a shadow. You can see it. See it along the side there? There you go. Now you can see it. See it right there on the back. So that whole upper back, and then on that radius along that edge, see there? That's all pitted. Your sight ears are good. That's not bad. Got a little pitting right there on the create a shadow again. I got too much lighting maybe. Right in here you can see the pitting. Can you see that? Okay. Just going to work my way around. You're good along the side here, you know, a few odd isolated pits, but nothing, you know, nothing too bad. That upper edge is good. That hood for the sight, that part's good. Get along to the front of the receiver. And we're looking pretty good. I'm just going to rotate this a little bit. Yeah, pretty. You know, you got some machining marks there, but that's, and a lot of those we're going to lose in the filing process. There's nothing we can do about that. Okay, now there's the pitting that we both knew was there. Get a little bit of better. You can see that pretty good, eh? Yeah, you can see that quite well now. Just rotate that receiver slowly. You can see all those pits. Yeah. So we knew that was there. A little surprised with, you know, with a little bit how bad it was. This was a complete surprise. I didn't know there was any pitting here. So that's, there you go. You can see how bad that is. The bead blast certainly uncovers all sins. There's no surprises after bead blasting. You can see that pretty good, I take it, eh? Yeah. So, you know, a little bit there. Turn this thing over. Look at it from that angle. There you go. You can see it again on that forward radius. Along here, that's not too bad, a little bit, but then you get on the side, it starts getting bad again. See all those pits there? Got a little bit of a ding right there. I'll move this along slowly. You can see on that bottom edge, got a few little dings and marks. A little bit along that side, that face. A few little marks along in there. So it's got a pretty, you know, fair scattering of pits. And in here, this was a surprise how bad that was. You can see how badly pitted that little groove is in there. I put a bit of an angle, you can see the shadows made by the pits. Definitely we didn't know it was quite that bad, but that's alright. We can save it all. There's only one problem though, Aaron. We're going to have to get this receiver annealed now. This much filing, you'll kill a file in 5-10 minutes. These receivers are so hard. Steel is so hard. You see some pitting on this top edge of the receiver there. A little bit of pitting there on that 45 angle right near where the barrel threads in. That front ring, you can see the pits along in there. So a little bit A little bit going on right there. Move it slowly, you can see. Yeah, there we go. You can see those. You got the armorer's punch mark right there. That's no problem. That's on many guns. That's perfectly normal. They've test fired it or did something and give their prick of approval. A little bit of pitting there on that curved area, but it's all savable. A little bit fine. Let's see if you can see it's along in here. Yeah, there you can see it now. Just a little bit of fine pitting. It's nothing, real bad, but it's there. You can see it all in there. Yeah, you can see it all there, plain as day. So anyway, I'll get it annealed, then I can file every bit of it that needs help. Your lettering is nice and deep back here, so we shouldn't have any trouble. The letters are going to be a little bit lighter by the time I'm done, but we're not going to lose any. And you got pitting even right inside the lettering on some of those, so a pretty bad little gash right there. There might be two little spots here. We might have to add some TIG weld. That might be one right there. And then you got this ding right there inside the receiver. That's pretty deep. I don't know if I can file that out or not. So I'm thinking I might get a little TIG weld, put a little TIG weld in there. So might even do that one back there while we're at it. You see that bad ding right there. Right there. Alright, so that's about it for the receiver. So it's a little worse than we thought, but it's all salvageable. Yeah, it's all salvageable. Just such a rare receiver that it's worth putting some time into. Now let's look at a couple other parts you got here. We knew that this piece was bad, but I just want to show you after it's bead blasted how much worse they can look. See that? How bad that's pitted? Everywhere, just all pitted everywhere. I mean, we knew it was pitted, but it's always worse once the bead blaster hits it, because all that rust just explodes. So, and this piece, Sean says he has one of these. This piece is not worth saving. It's pitted. Every inch of it is pitted. Fine pits everywhere. Everywhere. It's not that thick a piece. You can see how pitted it is up on the top there. The worst is right there. It's just eating away on that back edge. You know what I mean? You'd have to add weld and fart around, and it's not worth it. The sling swivel is a little bit pitted, but by the time you get a sling on it, it wouldn't be, But you could certainly replace this. Sean has a much nicer one. If you give him a call or email him, you can talk about price. This was a shark, a sight base. We knew it had those few little dings on the top. We already talked about those, little flat spots. But look at right there, how bad that is. There's all kinds of stuff, activity going on there. But I was just shocked at the pitting, how pitted it was inside once I bead blasted. Now a lot of that wouldn't be visible once the sight's assembled, but still, these aren't hard to find unless there's something unique about a 41, but I don't think so. If it's even the original sight base, we don't even know that. But anyway, so that needs probably replacement, probably cheaper to replace it than fix it. So we got that. So we got your front stock ferrule, we got your rear sight base, then we've got, just wanted to show you this, it's easily fixed, but just wanted to show you how bad you see it in there? You see the pitting going on in there? Yeah. See that? Yeah. So I'm going to just gently file that, take those marks out of there. All the serrations are good. You don't have any pitting going on the side. Just on that face a little bit. So we'll fix that and be like new. And the last piece that needs some attention is the op rod, and we knew that. Once again, though, look at how much worse it is once it's. I'll try and hold my camera steady so you can see it. How much worse it is once we bead blast it. I mean, that's a bit of a surprise. Look at that. Pitted everywhere. Just pitted. But there's a lot of meat on there, but that can all be taken down. I'm going to get the hardness checked on this piece. If I'm going to get the receiver annealed, I might get this annealed as well. Because it's going to take a bit of filing to get all that out of there. You can see, definitely got some issues. Yeah, pretty much everywhere is pitted slow, lightly. Yeah, look at that. So, yeah, all along in there, that top edge. So that whole visible part of this op rod is lightly pitted. So if it's too hard, I'll get it annealed with the receiver and then I can file it. But because you can't just park over all this. I mean, unless you can get another op rod, but I'm just letting you know what it needs. So I'm going to send you this video, and you can peruse it and get back in touch and let me know what you think. Okay? All right. Over now.